Man, for the viewers who want to check out your podcast, tell them a little bit about the podcast. What made you start it? What's the name of the podcast?
Okay. Yeah, so the podcast, some will be familiar with Back That Online, which is our overall network and platform. So within that, I do a podcast called the DOATBM, which is a Diary of a Thai Black Man. It has a few different segments where I delve into like music and just socio economical things and stuff that's going on. Without It's kind of hard because I want to be muzzled, but I don't like to be too political at the same time. So I think told the line between entertainment and politics sort of thing. So we're kind of like edutainment in a sense. So anyway, I digress with that. So back to online, on there you're gonna find the DOA TBM podcast or segments from it where I interview different people from the health world to the music world to sports and entertainment and stuff like that. Most notably would be people from the music world because over my own years of being a recording artist and stuff, I've been able to build, some links and stuff like that. So that really helped me. And to be honest, over the pandemic, things took a directional shift with me having to produce more content for it because prior to that, I only did, a few sort of vlog type episodes here and there and some stuff with more regional guests that were around me. But when that pandemic hit, it was such a pivotal period of okay, we got what we got to do now. We got to find a way to sort of pivot or shift or come from a different direction. The music had slowed down a bit, shows and that sort of stuff was stopped and stuff. So I thought it was an important time to use the voice within the podcast, connect where we can. And one of the good things we've been able to do, like with yourself, is connect with more great people around the world doing good stuff, and just get some new information out there. And if there's any No Limit fans out there, we got quite a lot of interviews from some of the older No Limit artists, I should say. That were on the tank, and gonna have some more coming.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta salute you. You got some classic interviews with some of the best from No Limit, man.
I appreciate you, man. I mean, the thing is, there's some we still want. I'm still trying to get somewhere. It's like, we're waiting. But I'm definitely fortunate for some of the people we've been able to interview. Like rest in peace, Fino. I want to say because Fino is a good personal friend, and we did an interview earlier last year. Yeah, I think it was earlier last year. He passed sadly a couple of months ago this year. So for stuff like that, I'm more proud of those kind of interviews because I feel if I could help like somebody I know get their voice out there a bit in any type of way, then I feel like I've done a bit to help move things forward.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Most definitely. Like I said, you definitely inspired me for sure. Now you mentioned you an artist as well. So do you rap? Do you produce? You sing? What all do you do?
Yeah, I mean, rapping is my main. If I was to take Soldier Slim's reference, say rapping my occupation, but yeah, rap was the main sort of thing. And I do lend my hand to some production, overall wider production. In from 2014 onwards, I've been producing and releasing music via About That Music Group, which is a branch that I formed on About That Online. In 2014, we did the 2014 collection, which was me and a few other local artists under me, where I produced and put them out, and we did an album a month. At the last Friday of every month, we put one out digitally. This was prior to I guess the Spotify's and stuff. So what I've been working on now is re-releasing some of those stuff to digital platforms so people can get to hear some of those collections. I've got some new stuff that I've been working on and putting out, in between the podcasts and stuff as well. So I got some new stuff to come. So what I've decided is with the new year starts, there's gonna be a new project entitled This is Fonzi Neutron, and it's gonna be like, a 10-track project, and it's gonna have like some of the best songs of the past projects on one project, so they're gonna be able to check that out. And I'm gonna do it in 3 volumes. So volume one gonna be the deep songs, volume two might be the club songs, volume three might be, something for the ladies or something, you know.
Oh yeah, man, that's raw. That's a nice little concept, man. We're gonna have to collabo. I'll be rapping too as well.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely, man. I mean, I'm all with it. The thing, I ain't gonna say I'm one of the first, but I've been on like the internet for years and shit, and I try to show too much of my age as long enough as it's been kind of possible for me to be on there. I only say that to say this, like now with technology, it's so much easier for us to even send verses and stuff backwards and forwards. But I was doing that years ago with that's how I made even a lot of links before I came back out to the States was I was connected with, independent artists, putting together our own features and collabos because I love to collaborate. I was saying this to somebody the other day, slightly off topic. I hit him up about a show he's doing, and he started to tell me some nonsense where I guess he thought I was trying to ride his wave or something. I said to him, dude, I went to the nursery I went to with Marcus Garvey Nursery, so your mind may be of a certain state, but I was taught better. I say that to say this. I was brought up on the mind state of cooperation, not competition where it's unnecessary. So I'm all for collaboration and cooperation and stuff. And even with the stuff you're doing, that's why I was glad when we was able to connect and you was able to share some of the stuff you was doing, even with Camp Cleveland and other things. And when I saw some of the interviews you was doing, I was definitely proud to see that as well because that's what we need: more people extending conversation out there, extending realness out there, and we build together. So we definitely do some music, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, yeah, that's why, like you said, cooperating together, cooperatives. I think that's an effective way to help empower each other. Even though you in the UK, I'm in the US, and somebody could be over there, we could help. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should grow together. It ain't no competition. When you on YouTube, you watch what you want. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's not like you gotta pick. Like I'm gonna watch the LA Lakers play the Chicago Bulls or the Cavs play the Philadelphia 76ers because they coming on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But on the internet, shit, you want to watch some No Limit shit? You know what I'm saying? Go straight to your page and check it out. They could probably be looking for that shit all day. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like, but you leading the pack in that shit, man. Can't nobody touch the interviews that you done dropped. So that's what
Well,
I love about your page. You got your niche, man, and you got some of the more unsung artists and people from No Limit that don't really get recognized or you don't really hear from. So